message. This is High Priestess Jamila, and I have a very important message for those of you who are being gang stalked. Whether or not the gang stalking started with, you know, your ex boyfriend, whatever it is, however it started, here's what I want to tell you, okay? First of all, do not ever join the gang stalkers. Do not ever, okay? They are very, very, very untrustworthy. Let's put it like that. Don't ever join them. Don't ever trust them. Um, Most gang stalkers are factually, a lot of them are on drugs, is what I've noticed about them. And even if you're a person that has some kind of substance abuse problem, um, or if you're someone that, is has mistakenly joined their group or agreed with them, agreed with anything that they have said. First of all, um, what I want to tell you about them, and we are accepting clients who are dealing with that, okay? And I don't mind working those kinds of cases because that's something that's really big and we deal with them very easily, okay? And just because you see them still trying it doesn't mean that they are winning, okay? So being able to go live or either, do what they do does not mean anything because basically what they are doing is they have set traps for themselves, they have set traps for you, and those traps that they have set, as you all can see, does nothing but come back onto them. Do not ever. I have shown several examples, even here on YouTube. Do not ever be weak enough to fall for them, ever. Okay, as far as like joining them, people have lost their lives because of gang stalkers. Okay. Also, another thing, they are not being supported. Gang stalkers are actually not being supported by the universe, by any deity, and especially not Jesus. Okay? Because so they'll try to come at you with religion, but in reality, being a part of a gang stalking network, as far as Jesus is concerned, is a way to be rejected. Jesus was actually gang stalked himself. Okay. So if they come at you with that, we're doing this for Jesus or whatever, don't believe them. Okay. Especially if they say that they are a Jehovah's Witness or a Christian. What you're looking at is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Now, the reason why we are accepting people that are able to come to me as a client is because many of the gang stalkers are finding out why they shouldn't have done what they did. Okay. And so pretty much they're losing everything, okay, including their health. Health is bad, money's bad, losing because of the decisions that they made to gang stalk people. However, the thing of it is about them is that right what we are seeing happening a lot is them physically attacking. So what spirit wants you guys protected from is their physical attacks because they are about to go postal and get violent. Okay, unfortunately. Many of you guys are not dealing with as a witch, as a healer, I'm being gang stalked on the internet. Those people will never come anywhere near me or lay hands on me and my loved ones. A lot of you guys are not being gang stalked on the internet. You're being gang stalked in real life, like in actual real life. And the issue is the reason why you're seeing more cars drive by, more things happening is because they are contemplating being not only suicidal but homicidal, okay? Most people that are recruited by gang stalking networks are factually on drugs. Okay, and they are extremely unhinged at this point. So, I think it may be just a few of you out there, but we are accepting you. And a lot of you guys right now are fearing your jobs because somebody has talked, somebody has revealed where you work to a gang stalker. I can definitely see quite a few of you guys who have had jealous family members, but then also a few exes of y'all's that, first of all, they did put your information on the dark web, and that was not good enough. So basically, what they did was while, first of all, the way that you contact a gang stalking network is typically through the dark web. Okay, so these people have no scruples whatsoever. They are very corrupt. And basically what has happened is that a lot of you guys have very good jobs. A lot of you guys are prayerful, but as you guys can see, prayer, those people are still pursuing you at your job. So you can, and my spirits will protect your job because a lot of you guys got good ass jobs. Yes, you do. And you want to protect it. I've been getting gang stalked for the past 10 years as a business owner, and my business is still doing great. Okay, the only time that it didn't do great is when my spirits were realigning me, and there was some things that I had to do. There was some house cleaning that I needed to do. Otherwise, my business is going good. Okay, so what the gang stalkers are going to do is they are going to, and probably have already been in contact with your job. What gang stalkers have been doing, and what we've noticed that how they've been victimizing people is they have been hacking into certain systems to make, like, you're thinking, oh, I'll just get another job, ain't no big deal. Well, guess what? The gang stalkers are hacking into the system. They're hacking into the system, into job sites, and making your resume invisible. They see, due to hacking, they are able to see, and they're hacking into these websites, Indeed.com, even some of the local newspapers. They have access to that. And what they are doing is they are hacking in. They can see every job that you apply for, and they are contacting those businesses and telling them not to hire you. And the businesses are not hiring you. They're putting your applications and they are putting your resumes in a blacklist file. So a lot of these websites that these companies go to when they're hiring, they are not even paying attention to the fact that their systems are being hacked, right? So gang stalkers, like I said, they do operate through the dark web, and they do a lot of illegal stuff, which includes hacking. Now, right now, they can't figure out why, even though they have YouTube hacked, why they can't stop my clients from contacting me. They can't figure that out. You know why? It's because of spirit. It's because of the Most High. Why can't they do that? Why can't they just do whatever they want to do? It is because I am divinely protected with an iron fist. So we are accepting people that are being gang stalked. Do not give up on your life. These people are looking at you as a sacrifice, whether or not you're an energetic sacrifice. You have to protect your energy. Okay? They're looking at you as a energetic sacrifice, and or a blood sacrifice. That is not of God. They are not representatives of the Christian church. Okay? So, I will accept you if you're being. All right, y'all, let me make sure that I'm still live and still have audio. Hold on. Patricia's mother is convinced that the entities of Patricia's house are responsible for all her. Let me just make sure I still have audio. She was in poor health, and she couldn't work. And we were stuck. Testing, testing. Okay. So if the gang stalkers have already made you lose your job, we do still have cheaper options for you. Okay? It's not as fast. And if they've already managed to make you lose your job, okay, then we do have something for everybody. However, not cheap. Okay, it's not. And basically what I've been letting people know is that I'll just invoice you and you just pay on it. So there is something that will basically keep you afloat, right? We have that. Now, if you're somebody making 100 grand a year, 200 grand a year, 300 grand a year, something like that, then, you want to keep that. Don't think that it's some kind of divine message from God that, oh, if God let it happen. God is not letting that happen. That's a lie. That is a lie. Many of you guys are going to regret that. Also, another thing, the reason why we want to accept more people that are being gang stalked is because we want to pull more people together so that we can continue to abolish gang stalking. Okay. So we're definitely going to get them straight, but they are getting ready to act a fool because everything that they have done has done nothing but led to their downfall. There are a lot of them that have been compromised by what they have been doing. Okay. So you guys are able to contact me. Otherwise, um, and it's a lot of, it's a lot. It's a lot. So make sure that you guys, the way that you schedule a reading or a consultation is go to divineservicesapothecary.com. And you can either pay through my PayPal links or you can cash at me at $Jamila Okay, and you're going to be all right. They don't have no power. They don't, but they will do shit. They will do things to make you lose your job. Never trust them. Okay. An old friend, but she used to be a friend. She turned into a friend of me. She decided to join these people. And guess what they did? They turned on her. And all you have to do is talk to them once. That's all you got to do. That's what they did. They turned on her. She ended up living with her sister until she got a new job. And I personally think that her association with them cursed her because she ended up dead. She ended up murdered. Now, do I think that the gang stalkers got her murdered? No, I don't. I don't think that they have anything to do with that. But what I do think that happened is that they convinced her and manipulated her to bear false witness. The ones that I'm dealing with are drug addicts. So they had her involved with that, making up lies and rumors because these people are on drugs. Okay. A lot of you guys that are being gang stalked, you're being gang stalked by people that are not on drugs. You're being gang stalked by people who probably make less money than you, but they have enough to go and curse you. And they're really trying to do this whole destiny swapping thing. But for some reason, a lot of you guys were more successful than that person. that's gang stalking you, that's hiring these people, they do have actual real witches and warlocks and organizations. Okay, so this is the reason why it's kind of expensive. I'm not going to be protecting somebody and doing all of this work to do this for you if I don't get paid for doing it. Okay, seriously, because there's a lot of different establishments and places that are a part of that, and none of them can ever touch me. And so it's you know, they're really pissy about it. You know what I'm saying? They're really pissy about it. Okay, so you guys are able to contact me and I'll get you straight. You know what I'm saying? Especially those of you, I'm really interested in those of you that um are at the beginning stages of being gang stalked. If you are at, cut it off at the head, nip it in the bud. These people practice, they practice the same planetary alchemy. Well, probably not exactly the same, but they practice the same alchemy that I do, only they do it in a dark way. It may not be exactly the same the way I do it, because the way I do it is very thorough, but they're still doing it. Okay. And they're targeting people for all kinds of stuff, scams and everything. It's bad. Okay. This is a group of people who are committing fraud, Ponzi schemes, trafficking, all kinds of stuff. These are some of the worst types of people. And for some reason, the government, that, you know, maybe it's because they're twiddling their thumbs, maybe it's because they don't have enough time to get to everybody, but they're doing all sorts of schemes and scams, especially when it comes to the jobs that you guys work at. These people are so dumb, gang stalkers are so dumb that they will cause an explosion at your company. They will literally blow themselves up in a building to do a life insurance scam. Or, and next thing you know, you're being blown up, you're being messed up because they're trying to do a scam so that they can sue the company that you work for. Okay? So I've had a couple of different clients that work for companies. Some crap went down at the company and my client was protected. Okay, so I'm telling you the mentality of the gang stalkers. They are crashing out. That's why you don't never get on the internet and tell people where you work at. If you got a LinkedIn profile, take that shit down. Because what they will do, they have to have a connection with somebody. They'll start targeting that company that you work for. They'll start trying to get hired at that company that you work for. So that weird person that's there at that company, there's a reason why you're creeped out by that person. There's a reason why. What my spirits will do is shut them down from doing the egregious harm. Even if they go to the boss, even if it's as little as them going to the boss and lying to him and getting together or whatever to, you know, to hand you or whatever, you have to be protected on your job. So that's what I do. If you have a job, all of that fraud and scam and scheme that they doing, we handling it and we dealing with it. Okay? So visit my website, divineservicesapothecary.com, and we'll get you straight. Okay? All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye.